So hi guys, I'm sephispine and आप लोगों का स्वागत है मेरे चैनल पे. So today we're reacting to this video, searching for a world that does not exist by Wifies. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but this is the video that we're gonna see. And the reason is that like this year only another Minecraft video was released. It was called like 1000 players recreate civilization Reach versus Poor, and like many of the people were calling that the best video of 2025 and like the real Minecraft movie. And I have actually watched that video, and that video was like peak cinema. It was like truly like a movie, and it was like one of the best videos I've ever seen. So I'm not obviously gonna react to that again because that would be just fake reaction, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, but if you have not seen that video, like go see that original video. It was by a YouTube channel named Is, and truly one of the greatest video I've ever seen. But now this video, like many of the people are now calling this video the best video of 2025 and comparing this video to that video. So that's why I have not still seen this video, so that's why we're gonna see this. This video is called searching for a world that does not exist, and this is a like Minecraft ARG alternate reality gameplay. So like this is gonna be very interesting, and I actually have a like second anime reaction channel, but since this is like technically a like game video based on Minecraft, so we're gonna see this on this channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's just start with the video.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from...
Like the spelling mistakes means like whoever was writing this was like in a hurry. Maybe that's the
this world.
thing.
At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the it isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn
See,
left.
more spelling mistakes, like it is like
Left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible.
let's see the number again. 23, 22. This can't be alphabet because like 29 obviously there is, so it can't be. And I actually counted the thing that don't turn left at the crossroads. It is written 7 times, so I don't know if that will be important, but it is like
Numbers.
good to take notice
And
of.
that's it.
I don't know what that
It
is.
seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world...
Wait, let's read this. I did not write this book and I do not know what it means. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. For context, I found this laptop in a storage locker and have been using it as my daily laptop. Why would you take someone else's laptop? Okay, so you bought a locker, something like that, and you found the laptop in it, or it was like in the package of that locker, like you can use this laptop, like something like that. It already had Minecraft installed, so I have been using that. The world I am playing on already existed on the computer, but when I loaded it up, it looked totally normal. I just now found this area 400 blocks away from my base. I guess it belonged to the previous laptop owner, but it's still weird. So the world is also not originally of him.
Installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first
In
loaded
1.10
it up,
version.
it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure
And this
out
is the
what
last
this book is
page.
talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are
Yeah,
4
that's what I
sections,
said.
not 3, so it isn't
Yeah, it
coordinates.
can't.
And in
Yeah.
fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and
This is so
I wasn't
interesting.
able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because
So, is it like the first letter of the thing what is written? And like the 2 means the second letter, like zombie, so O, and kelp E, and the bulbs are like just B, something like that?
taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string. A string
link,
that perfectly
something.
matches the length of a Google Drive link.
Okay,
that
okay.
when you enter, takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The
2
mystery
footages and 1
of a
PDF.
Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
This is so interesting. I'm
Opening the
excited,
video
genuinely.
named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time.
But wait. So, how did like Avery flash that screen at the like last moment of his video? If he did not know anything about that, how that thing happened?
Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out.
Or maybe
it's just
that
this
book,
in his
yeah.
inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
Another
Nothing
mine.
weird, it's just a cave, and
Yeah.
Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this.
But I can't see properly.
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is.
Grass.
Moss and grass. This
Yeah.
is immediately a red flag because this kind
Yeah.
of terrain does not generate in caves.
Yes.
Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else.
It generates, but it is like not in this kind of cave. Like it has to be like deeper deep slate caves, and like you can like properly see where like moss can like develop. Like it is
And
not
when he
this
runs
kind
back
of
to grab
terrain.
his torches,
So it
he
is,
notices yet another patch of
not
moss
normal.
in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it. A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree
Weird
unlike
shape.
any other oak tree in the entire
And
game.
as far as I know that like if like 2 spawn tree does not like the space over it like have to be like open to sunlight or something like that.
Whatever this is, it
In
isn't
Minecraft?
normal.
Oh,
Avery
fence is
backtracks
definitely
a bit,
not
and we
normal.
get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word.
Wait.
And after some
It is not Avery.
tracks a bit, and we get a better look at this
See, like it is a different skin.
shrub,
It is
for lack of a
maybe
better
it is like the of the previous owner of this laptop, whoever like left that and like wrote the actual book, and he like the book that he has in his inventory, like this owner. Whatever like happened to him, he wrote the book and like left it in his chest, and this is the previous owner of the
word. And after
laptop
some
and this
hesitation
Minecraft
and
world,
circling
maybe.
around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's
True.
not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen snow.
His name is
And
also
I guess he's
hidden.
right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point, though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger.
Is
with the
this
trees
leading to
growing
somewhere?
Bigger and bigger. until finally
Open
Avery
space.
reaches the end.
Whoa. Just look at this frame. This genuinely looks like it will give you nightmares at. Oh my god. Oh, there is another small cave there, like tunnel.
Avery stops for several
Made with
long
copper, maybe.
seconds, just taking
That thing,
everything
yeah.
in. The room is a giant cave of green with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being
Smart.
careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and
His main concern is no words. You are not seeing the problem here, that who made this and why is this in your world? This guy is funny.
from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees.
Are these even like planks?
Made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is
I don't
obvious.
think so.
What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world?
Yeah.
Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong.
Oh,
It's almost impossible
torch.
to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches
yeah,
have
like
suddenly
that
been
is the
wiped out.
that's why there
Avery
is a
stares for
darkness.
few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
Some entity is following.
Torches turning off.
Is it to like provoke or like show dominance?
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
That sound.
I'm not scared of a game.
Is it like coping mechanism? Like, is it his true feelings though? I don't like whispers in my ears. Okay, at least there is water, so you can jump at least. Like the music scenes are very good. Like this scene and that silent scene. Where is this leading to?
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt... compelled. I've never felt like that in my life.
Okay.
What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this
Yeah,
PDF,
one PDF
and
I saw.
opening it, we see this. My exploration into a
My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I have been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I am not really sure. But then this just confirms now that this is like of the previous owner of the laptop, because when like Avery got the laptop, like Minecraft was pre-installed and this world was also pre-created. But this guy installed Minecraft, but in that Minecraft this world came pre-created. That is strange.
Strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search.
But this
Notably,
confirms
when I
that this
installed
is not
Minecraft, this
Avery,
world came pre-created.
because many players like
Always
change
thought
their
that was a little
skins.
strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and
Yeah.
this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both
The
hidden
most
his name
male.
and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more.
Or
of this
maybe
footage,
it's just
and
the
if you wanna
previous owner.
figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in
Yeah,
this world.
some kind of entity.
Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction.
So many
of
lapis
tunnels.
lazuli
After some
there.
hesitation,
Did you
he
see?
burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark water.
And
the
only
tunnel
deep
getting
slate here.
narrower and narrower, with no
This
end
is
in
so
sight.
strange. And one more thing, wait. The world was made in 1.10, 0.7 or 2, right? Something like that. So how is the deep slate? Are these deep slate, or am I wrong? Is this some kind of another block? How? What?
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we
He
can see
almost
the tunnel
died.
opening sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it.
What? The sound again.
The same sound as when the whispers played previously.
Yeah.
Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
I don't like the whispers at all. It is coming closer.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast
Yeah.
is clear, Avery digs
It
out.
went by.
But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls
Uh-oh.
again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice. The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation,
Don't go left. Wait. No. If this is actually of the previous owner, and he actually wrote like don't go left on the like crossroads, and he's going left.
Avery goes
I don't know if
left.
this is a mistake,
The
and
tunnel
he
continues,
learned from mistakes. This is
getting
bad.
narrower and narrower and narrower until finally
Okay, leading to somewhere finally. More
he finds
trees.
himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room. Strangely,
What is that pattern?
almost
I don't know what that pattern is.
room. Strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees.
That is
He
so
stares
strange.
off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses. before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again,
So that
it
entity,
has
yeah.
to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What
Okay.
it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him.
Oh,
But
okay.
wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those
Whispers,
noises before,
yes.
but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant,
Oh.
but then I heard this.
Footsteps.
It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him.
Yeah, you can hear.
Stopping just a fraction of a second too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly
Load the
what he's
chunk.
doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world.
Like,
But
Hopper
while he's
can-
gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and
Yeah.
puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper
Like, it is also done in like speedruns, right? Like when you go through the nether and like you turn down the chunk distance to like the lowest so that the mobs don't load, and then you see the coordinates and like in which direction the like the mob look, the entity number spike, so that
to
thing.
be empty,
You can
he
do it also,
returns
Hopper.
as if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
Yeah, and here he also did
Hopper
one
to
more
be empty
great
when
thing,
he returns is if something loaded the chunk
that
while
he placed a grass block. So like, because obviously like when you are like placing blocks in the hopper, like it takes time to like fully get into the chest. It takes obviously like it drops one by one. So like if the entity was here for like a few seconds or like a lower amount of time, so that it can look like that no one appeared here, but the grass block would surely like appear, because when you are not loading the chunk, the grass block would not spread to the dirt, but when you load the chunk, the grass would spread to the dirt block. So
he was gone.
that is also
And then
like
whatever was following him would be exposed.
smart move.
The trap is set. Now it's time to explore. Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's
Yeah.
hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking.
No, I think
Then
he's
he
pretending.
pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Third?
What?
Where were
Wait,
the
third sign? I've only seen this one. But
yeah?
it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two
What?
other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no
This
indication.
Avery guys is actually intelligent, and I like the fact that the main character of this story is actually like intelligent. When like in the cave also, like he was stopping to actually check without like giving the notice that he actually noticed that someone is following him, and also like he is like very
At the
courageous
time that
also.
he noticed them. Avery goes
I
back
like that
to
fact.
all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. He's satisfied. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he
Well, no sense in starving to death. And oh, so he like set the, obviously this is a single player world, so he can like set the game mode to peaceful. That is also like intelligence. See, like he is pretty smart.
explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's
How
right.
did he get
If you
that?
line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point.
He's genuinely
He also
intelligent
pulls off this
and
brilliant
very
move,
observant.
which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food.
Yeah.
Absolutely genius. But with that said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still
It would
flowing
take
out of
time,
the hopper,
as
which
I
would
said.
be impossible if
Even
anyone
if
had
it-
loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken
See the
off
grass
whatever
blocks,
was
that would,
following him,
like,
Avery
confirm.
sails back, presumably to find...
Wait,
Now-
now they both are grass blocks, but that can
back.
also mean that like he just loaded the chunk there, so like now the grass paid to the dirt block.
presumably
But
to find the
we need to
intersection
see
points
it
of
when he
signs.
came
But
here.
before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see?
So he was bluffing that looks like no one came, so that entity, whoever he is here, does not notice.
I don't know if it can hear me.
That's
but
why
I'm
now he is
taking
not.
any chances.
Yeah.
The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity. He set
Yeah,
two.
that was very
Without
intelligent
mentioning
move.
anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread
Yeah.
if the chunk isn't
Like,
loaded.
if you
The
have
only
played
way that
Minecraft
this
for a
block
long
is
time,
now
then you would know
grass
that,
is if
I think.
something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
He's courageous, truly.
Maybe I am scared.
See? I think that is normal. Can't you just go back to your world by mining? Or you don't have the resources? Okay, now going to the where the signs were pointing. This is the point? Oh, this is same tunnel that where you can, no, this is a different one.
A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
Don't turn left
Slowly,
anywhere.
but surely. Dead end after dead end.
Oh, he went right. Okay,
Avery navigates through it.
again went right. So he's now not going left. He just went left once at the beginning of the episode. He's placing blocks. That is intelligent, so that you can find out if it is a loop or not, like if you came here before or not. He now is taking all the right turns. Okay. Brute force, like exploding all the possibilities. Where is it leading to?
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap and
Yeah,
smart
he
enough
is,
to set a
genuinely.
backup. But whatever this thing is,
Like noticing these things like me is one thing, and actually doing those things spontaneously is another thing.
that's
Like
following
obviously
him,
it is a story, but still.
it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me.
Is this also some kind of link?
Cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I or Avery can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And
17 minutes.
He gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery says
Like not even
is some
intelligent,
sort of
genius.
combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more...
Combination law.
how do I put this? Efficient.
Unfortunately, what? What if it does not break? Okay, it does. Okay. So it is still following the Minecraft laws.
Wait, who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the
So
name.
it was...
This isn't Avery's name. This
Yeah,
isn't
it is a
Avery's
different
skin. Maybe the reason
character,
that we got
like
two
different player.
stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all.
Yeah, I
But
think
if
that was
that's the
obvious.
case, then who is this? The world
Yeah,
at the beginning is
who is
clearly
this,
the same one
like,
that
genius
Avery was
guy?
playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as
This guy is so
walks through the
mysterious.
tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
It is like an abandoned village. A small library, chest. Okay, no, nothing is there. A fountain. Nether blocks, like nether fences. Whoever like lived in this village has previously like gone to nether. And yeah, also moss blocks also. Like moss was not in the game in like 1.10 version. And the textures are also different. One in like before, I think 1.12 or 13, the textures were very different than what it is. The boat also, like you can see. See, empty bookshelves. Those were also not in the game. This is so odd. And what happened to the people who lived here? And who even lived here in this underground village? Like, what is the lore? A fountain that is not even symmetrical. But why? Oh. Like a desert temple.
It's empty.
Okay, mine again.
This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and
Yeah.
all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord
Bamboo
looks,
also.
he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration
The
here,
statue
but like we
is
can
also
see,
like
it too
not
is
symmetrical.
empty. There's no path to take from there. So is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not
There
sure.
has to be
and
something
clearly
else.
Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary. Anything that might give him a clue of
No,
where
maybe
to look
he has
next.
something find out, but he is not telling. Maybe because he seems to be doing that a lot. Does he see something? With a black house, like a house of a witch or something. Okay. This is so mysterious. The music choices are also very good. Like whoever lived there maybe were like not allowed in the main village, and maybe they took revenge from the villagers whoever lived in that village. I don't know. I'm just making up stories now. Break, yeah. Anything of interest, like a secret room or something? Anything leading somewhere? Candles, cobwebs. There are like lot of cobwebs because obviously this is abandoned. But where did that entity go? Because he did come here. He or she, whoever that entity was. Oh, secret path. But nothing was mentioned about the code. So maybe we'll never get to know about that code. Okay, good. Move. another book on the books on the lectern. See what is written in the book. Okay, he will see because I don't see anything here. Other than that, these are empty. Okay.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't.
See, it is like some kind of like someone who was like who did not believe in the villagers, like not the same philosophies, no, not the same perspectives, like something like that. So devotion to whom? Like this, whoever entity is who is following this dear
It will
lord
do
guy.
them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming.
Yeah,
by.
because they are also like living like underground, so there is some kind of problem going on the like overworld. That's why like they live here, maybe, or maybe just for ores and stuff.
If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching.
The king is coming my, what is blood coming my way? If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. So the king is the entity? What?
me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
Huh.
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you.
Forget about this world. It is not for you. So whoever wrote this, like it is like breaking the fourth wall. So it is connected with the reality, not just the world.
You've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask. But please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Maybe the villagers like awakened the king, like whoever they were like believed in, like the god king, whoever that was, but they never saw the real face or who the king was. But like when they like awakened him or something like that and actually saw who he was, they could not believe it. But like he is saying like that was the thing that you were like hoping for, so you will be saved by getting killed because you then leave the world. I don't know what to say. Footsteps maybe. Oh shit. No, that would create sound though. Oh shit. It is not a normal player. It is like following the sound. It is moving very slowly. It is like not a real player but some kind of insect. Okay. What? Is it the same? Huh? Or another tunnel? The book said though that don't go any further. Don't go left. Don't go left, go right. Don't. That sound again, right? That whispers. Don't go left. He's going left. No, again, twice. The world is corrupting in this way. The whispers are coming though, but he is going left. I don't think that is the. Are those blocks like unmineable? Like unbreakable? He should try. He has a like pickaxe, but it is like very low on durability. The whispers are still there, but it is like. That sound again. It is coming. Weird. Where is it going? It is pitch black. But that entity is whoever that is coming though. A big gate? It just like reminds me of the Chinese gate from Lord of Mysteries. If you have seen that anime. Is there like some kind of entity made in that structure? I don't think. Maybe like it is just illusion. And that gate is also yellow, like the village houses were. Is this the like castle of the king? Whoever lived here, like that thing means. Why is it blood? Why is it blood? No, I wanted to. What? Like, did he see something that anyone should not see? He did. He definitely did. Definitely did. And that is the thing that people were hoping for and that could not believe they. And he's just going back. What was that though? I wanted to see. Saving world was written down there. Okay, now he's going right. Maybe that is the right thing to do. But he has taken one left at the crossroad once. Where his pickaxe went. What? Oh, he's back? What? He just looped. Wait, what? And the book and
Whatever
quill.
you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends.
7
Right there.
times and
Durlord
the
was the person
link.
who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is
Where
this
did he
world?
go?
What was following Durlord in this footage?
And only seeing that entity or the thing, whatever was not shown, that thing made him like that much frightened. That is like, what is that thing that he saw that is not from real world and you can't outsmart it? And how did he like, when did he like got the thing that you should not like go left on the crossroads? When did he get that? And when did he like notice it? Like just by going on the left direction that time, what he did once now? And why was the laptop left in the locker? Like, did something happen with him in the real life because of the game, like what happened to the villagers and that guy whoever lived on the outskirts of the village? That is so
Most
interesting.
importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black
Because
square was enough
this
to
dear
drive
Lord-
probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into
Yeah.
running for his life. Something that
Something
a whole
was
village
there.
of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here.
And how did he
Durlord
know
was
that-
giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows
And Avery is not even his Minecraft name. It is his like YouTube channel name. His in-game name is the Mayo whatever.
about this world now, we may never understand. Those doors, whatever he knows about this world now,
And yeah, like is this guy from the future? Like this dear Lord guy? That's why like, and how did he like write the link beforehand? Like obviously like seeing the inventory of his whatever that was and like giving that code or whatever, like he's truly intelligent. But like how did he know the link of the like Google Drive? Like is he genuinely from the future? And what was this code? We will never know that. Like double stacked code. Nice poem.
never
So that
understand.
meant
But
nothing,
one
right?
thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
See you next time or lol not. Part 2 question mark. That is very silly. And you were leaving it on a cliffhanger. Please make a part 2. I just need to know what was that thing and about this lore before dying one last time. It was a genuinely like great video, like the suspense that was created, and I like the fact that many of the times they did not like use any kind of music, you know, like to get the like that. Also like I don't know, like that gives the like a different kind of feeling to like not have any kind of background music and just stopping and just the game sounds. That is also like creepy. This video was also very good. It can obviously like many of the people can arguably call this the best video of 2025, like the video of the civilization video by Is. The thing is that you can't directly compare those two videos because they are like different, like completely different concepts, so that you can't like choose one then other. Like you can't say like this is better than the other one. You can't say that. Like those two are completely different thing and concept. And also the fact that the part 2, I need the part 2 truly a great video. I am like grateful that I watched this, and I would not be even mad like anyone if like anyone called this the best Minecraft video, like the best video of 2025. And yeah, so let's like read the description once. At the crossroads, don't turn left is the first line of a book that Avery did not write. A strange mind suddenly appears in Avery's world with an odd book in his chest. But as he explores further, Avery finds a tunnel leading to a Minecraft world that should not exist. And he is not the only thing in this world either. Avery's channel. So there is actually a channel. So there is actually the channel of Avery. But like in the original video, like there was almost no views. But now there is, because obviously like after seeing the video many would check out his channel, and now he has this many subscribers. It will be interesting to see the second part. Please bring the second part, or I will just die of not knowing what was there. Disclaimer: don't read for spoilers. Okay, I have like watched this, so I can read this. The ARG in this video is one that I created specifically for this video. Upcoming videos will continue to feature ARGs I find in the wild, but I wanted to experiment with storytelling and see if I can make an entertaining mystery voice myself. You truly did great jobs. Like shout out to Wifies, man. Wifies, whatever that is. Please, please go sub to him. Please go like this video. Like this is genuinely a very well made video. The storytelling was also pretty good, so good like this video. When I like watch videos, I generally like don't like any videos, like except if I like that video genuinely from my heart. So I have like only 3 or 4 videos that I genuinely have liked. So this is one of the videos. Some fun tidbits about this video: it was made over the course of 4 months, and I have some thoughts, but I think the second half of the video is both very experimental and very fun to watch. Yeah, I think it was multiple minutes of no voiceover and just music. It was great. Generally, it was a like good idea. Never done that before, but you did, and it was generally like a great move. Hopefully this does not age badly. The cipher, though goodness gracious, the cipher room dear lord runs into was meant to be almost unsolvable to cipher stacking, but I made the cardinal sin of stacking 2 substitution ciphers so it can be solved with literally just a basic beginner. A beginner cipher is a polyalphabetic substitution cipher that uses a keyword to encrypt a message. The whole point was to ego boost dear lord, but now he's just yapping about solving a basic shift cipher. Oh well, I also think the whispers in the tunnel might be the worst flaw of this video. I like the idea in theory, but sounds a tad corny. The rest of the video at least I think the sounds were like genuinely saying the like sound, the idea was very good, but I think the sounds could have been like made better, because I think those whispers were like sounding like a normal person like stacking over the whispers. Like it can be made very easily, like I can even make. So I think that could have been like done a little better, but I think that was not a bad idea. Like I don't think that is the worst flaw of this video. Like it was also a great thing and that is the funniest part. But I still don't know how like that puzzle can be solved. Let me know if that puzzle is solved by someone. Explain the puzzle more better, because I am not familiar with like this kind of cipher. Also saying like a basic shift cipher, so like anyone like if explains it one time, so I think I will be able to get that, but for now I don't get what is written. Some comment is saying the king in yellow. What is the refers to a mysterious curse play? Okay, whatever that is. Reading the play or even learning about it is said to induce madness, and its themes revolve around forbidden knowledge and decay of reality. The entity is often linked to a lost city called Carcosa and a symbol called the yellow sign. That is like why there were so many yellow colors, and that village was maybe named the Carcosa. So like maybe if you like read this story, then you'd know about this better. And whatever behind this gate was like what lead dear lord to madness, but we still don't know what was like up with dear lord also. He is also very mysterious, and we don't know anything about him also. That is everything for this video, and yeah, that is for this video. I'll see you in next video. Until then, stay safe, stay happy, and goodbye.